Hey Sam, thanks so much for your comment to the blog. Man, 75 years old, and you didn't start running until you're 49, and you're going out there to do the marathon this weekend or in a couple of weeks. That's awesome. I totally hear you on the response to your body's giving you back, the pushback on the injuries and the fatigue. I like how you've modified your training plan to get ready for those last couple miles. You've got a couple more short runs on the street before you head out there for race day. As you did note, that long run that you did on the treadmill, you did see a higher heart rate with the increased humidity and so on. And that is my biggest fear for you as you enter this race. It's just that because you're not getting the work done because you've done some training, compensatory training indoors on the elliptical and so on. My fear for you is that you just haven't been running in the heat and humidity and the temperatures you might be facing on race day. And so do take care that even though you have your time goals, as you mentioned, you ran your time goals in that long run, but your heart rate was about 10 beats higher. In general, I recommend that anything that folks can run their normal paces until their heart rate goes, say, about 8 beats higher than normal. Once it goes above 8 beats higher than normal for that same given pace, then you kind of start to need thinking about, well, do I need to back things down? Another way to look at that is anything over about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've got a goal race pace in mind and the temperature goes up beyond 75 degrees, really time to start thinking about backing that pace down. Not a lot, but for about every 5 degrees, the rule is about 3 seconds per mile, 3 to 4 seconds per mile slower. So if my goal is to go out there and run 8-minute miles in a marathon, and it's 90 degrees with high humidity, I might add, if I'm adding 3 seconds per mile for every 5 degrees, I might add, say, 12 seconds or 4 or 5 degree increments above what I might normally run. And so instead of running 7:30s, I might run 7:42s. Now, of course, that means that your time goal has to adjust, but overall understand that the body's ability to perform in those types of conditions is severely impacted by the fact that it needs to cool itself down while simultaneously running your body, getting the fuel and energy to your muscles to continue propelling you forward. At some point in time on your day, those lines are going to cross. Your desire to continue going fast and your body's need to continue cooling itself, and there will be a point. We can only hope that that happens at mile 26.21 and not before. I recommend you start off a little bit more conservatively and if possible, really pay attention to what you're doing out there on race day. And then also these last couple runs, do them in the heat of the day, let your body acclimatize and be as ready as you possibly can. Best of luck to you in your race. I hope you come back to the blog and tell us how you did. Tell us on Facebook or go ahead and tell us on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, can't assume you are being 75 years old, but if you are, that would be awesome. Best of luck to you, and I hope to see you online.